on Street Vibe, we are at News Secretariat here in Abuja to also find out from the people something that is trending. The president has just changed the date of Democracy Day from 29th May to 12th June. We all know that 12th June is already a memorable day in Nigeria, which we all celebrate. Today we are asking what is your reaction, personal reaction to the change of dates by the president. And from that angle, we are also moving into our current affairs, of which we do every week. Today we are asking also 3 questions, of which number 1 says, who was the African slave boy that became a bishop? I know someone is already thinking, right? And our second question, you find the smallest bone in the body and what is the name? And finally, just like Anglophone and Francophone, what are Portuguese-speaking countries called? Those are the questions that we'll be asking today on Street Vibes, and it's all going to be all about education and entertainment. It's your girl Favor Ayaun, aka Copper Favor. Come on guys, let's do this together. You know what is trending in the country? Yes. Today, the president has just changed the date of Democracy Day from 29th to 12th June.
Yes.
So what is your take on this arrangement, on this decision he has taken?
Yeah, it's a good omen for our democracy. At least honoring somebody that sacrificed his life, his entire family for the survival of Nigerian democracy. Is a good development.
For me, I think it's unnecessary, it's irrelevant. That's not the problem Nigeria is facing. We have high level of unemployment, insecurity, no light, no nothing. Why June 12th and May 29th, this is the date. It doesn't change anything.
So if we should be truthful to ourselves, we will see that such things for now shouldn't be the talk of the day. There are things that are being done, but the good things, they are done wrongly. And there are things that are called irrelevant issues. To me, that shouldn't be the bone of contention. Rather, it seems to me like a distraction.
My opinion is that I see it as a political statement. Whether it's 29th or June 12th, if they want to immortalize the man, they can immortalize him by naming monuments and letting the younger ones know the history. It's not all about changing the date. The younger people who are not part of what happened may not actually know the brain or the reason behind the change of dates. So I think I call it a frenzy.
Mr. President is always full of surprises, and some of us are not actually surprised at this. But it's also, I'm of the view that the decision is for political reasons.
Who was the first African slave boy that became a bishop?
I will not answer that one.
Get right here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Get in Igbo.
I don't know about anything about African slave boy. God should descend today. God will descend here.
I don't really know.
So certainly the question is too big to me. I can't say directly.
African slave boy. I'm not good. I'm not a student of foreign affairs.
So for that very African boy, I don't know his name, but I know I've gone through the story through Facebook. His case is not my problem, so I just can't keep his name in my head thinking of him.
Bishop Ajayi Crowther.
Well, I think he's Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther. I cannot really remember, but I think that was in Badagry, right? If I can recall. It was in Badagry. I may not precisely remember the name.
I can remember it's Ajayi Crowther, Bishop Ajayi Crowther.
That is what I'm trying to say. I don't know about that, please.
Samuel Ajayi Crowther. I can't remember right now.
Okay, Portuguese-speaking countries like Angola and Mozambique, they speak Portuguese. What are Portuguese-speaking countries called?
I don't know it too. I don't know how to answer that one.
What should I say? Whether portrophone?
Hey!
I don't really know about that really.
It's seen as some like Eritrea, but the language is too big to me.
The Portuguese-speaking countries, I think, is it Portuguese or what?
Portuguese.
Can I call? It's not saxophone. It's not anglophone. I don't know.
Hey, Jay, help us, help us. There is God.
That is Polish. Polish is the way they are being called.
Shit.
Portuguese. I don't know that too.
I'm a family man. What?
The smallest bone in the body, where can you find it? The smallest bone in the body, where can you find it, and what's the name?
I'm not a biologist, so I don't think I can answer that one.
Smallest bone in the body. Well, I don't know.
The last hit of the finger is the one with smallest body, bone in the body.
Step, so yeah, take steps somewhere around the ear.
Yes, stomach. I don't think there is bone in the stomach. That means there should be small bone inside it.
You stay and keep quiet.
No idea.
Smallest bone in the body. These are questions are really fun.
Please, this woman. Well, I can say leg. Bone is bone. Is it bone? Is it different?
Yes, no.
No, I don't think so.
Jesus!
Should be in the stomach.
The smallest bone in the body, I don't know.
All right, that's the much we are going to be taking on Street Vibes this week. It has been a good outing here in Abuja at the new secretariat, and you've heard from people what their opinions are based on the president's change of dates of Democracy Day from May 29th to 12th June. A lot of them actually feel that it's not necessary because we have a lot of things to fight about or to work on in Nigeria. And also, some also feel it's a good development for the country, knowing that the 12th of June is the day which the democracy actually came into Nigeria. So that's their own opinions, that's their own suggestions, and that's their own ideas on the president's decision to change the date of the Democracy Day. And as well, you've also heard from people. I tell you that nobody takes a lot of things very seriously. The little things we see around us are being taken for granted, which is not supposed to be. The answers to the question for this week is the African slave boy that later became a bishop is Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther. Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther was the African slave boy that finally became a bishop. Portuguese-speaking countries like Anglophone and Mozambique and other countries that speak the same language are called Lusophone, just like English-speaking countries are called Anglophones and French-speaking countries are called Francophone. Portuguese-speaking countries are called Lusophones. And also, the smallest bone in the body, you can find it in the finger. It can be found in the ear, the inner ear, and it's called stapes. Those are the answers to our questions this week. Don't forget that you can connect us on all our social media platforms. And I know that a lot of you also have comments and arguments. So all you need to do is drop the comments below. And don't forget, next week Friday will be coming your way again on Street Vibes. It's all about learning, it's all about education, and it's all about entertainment. I'm Favor Anyanwu. See you next week Friday.